Terry here at D-Lab. I have another amp on the bench for repair as usual. In this case, this is an old Japanese Teisco amp. We think it's a model 73. Runs a pair of 6 BQ5 tubes. So to prepare myself for this task, because you can see how lovely this amp is, I decided to do two things. Number one, I'm wearing a red shirt. And why do guys wear red shirts on the Enterprise, Marsh?
To die.
Exactly. So I thought that could happen to me during this process. So, as a countermeasure, I have some dynamite wine. So if this thing causes some trouble, I'll bash it with the bottle if I have to. Alright? So, let's take a look at this thing. Here it is, front panel. You can see that the grill cloth is not original. Alright? And it's also missing all the Tolex, which is kind of a bummer. But let's take a look at the control panel. A little dirty and dusty, but it does have the original knobs, so that's pretty cool. So, I thought initially, we could probably put on new Tolex. We could probably put some new grill cloth on it, right? I can clean the control panel. So then I decided, well, let's take a look around the back side and see what I'm up against, right? It's a pretty good size amp. I get back here and I'm like, okay, it's got the original speakers. And the tubes are all there, so that's a good thing. Reverb tank's intact. But then I started looking a little bit closer at this thing, like it's got this strange carpet in here. And if you take a look up here in the speaker, there's some foam rubber in there. There's electrical tape wrapped around the magnets. I don't really get that. Then I look down the corners and I could see like some residue here, like little shells and things, okay? So I thought, well, that's kind of odd. So then as I came up and I started taking a look at the chassis, then my eyes were wide open. There's been something in here, people. Take a look at this. Look down in there, huh? Little shells. The circuit board is horribly corroded. There's little shells in here. And there's all kinds of little, maybe raisinets. That's what it may be. Now, if you go over here and look at the power supply, you can see how badly corroded the board is. So, unfortunately, I believe that we've had a little mousy living in here. And he had himself a nice warm home. He brought snacks in. He left some droppings. And maybe some fluids came out of the mouse, getting on the circuit boards, staining the boards, and corroding all the traces to where they're green and hairy. So guess what, people? You guys have been asking for a long time. D-Lab, a lot of times you put videos on, we think, man, there's no way that he just found that problem and got in there and fixed this and that, and bam, it worked great. Why don't you show us a video where it doesn't work, D-Lab? Well, here it is, alright? But, I am not conceding that I can't fix this amp. I can fix it. However, it wouldn't be worth it. Because an amp in this condition, as you can see, it looks like it came from under a bridge, is probably worth $100 if I got it fixed. And I'd have to put much more than that into it. And then you're still going to have reliability problems because of the condition of these circuit boards. So what would I have to do? Rip the boards out, completely point-to-point wire this thing? I don't think so. And then I read online, and guys say these amps suck anyway. So sorry, Teisco, but this one is going to end up in the boneyard. Well, I thought before I totally condemn this thing, why don't we do something that D-Lab never does? It's called a smoke check, right? I'm going to take this, plug it in, kill the lights, look for arcs and sparks. It's lighting up. It's a good sign. Let's see if we get anything out of it. Listen there. Oh yeah. Scratchy Apache. I can almost get some audio out of this thing. Ah, yeah. She's crispy critter, but look at there. Pass a smoke test. no smoke, no fire. Next thing we need to do is identify what kind of a critter was in here, and I have the perfect little guy that can handle this for me. It's called Chezzy the Mouser. Chezzy, come here. He's a mouseies. So there you have it. Now I feel bad that I'm not going to fix it. However, this amp to the right guy still has some value. If you have one of these amps and you're in love with it, say your power transformer is smoked, right? This has a good one. The output transformer is obviously good. I would not use the boards, I would not use the tubes. Maybe the reverb tank is good. I don't know. But that's where this thing is going to go, to the old donor boneyard. It's going to be a hanger queen, but it's not going to be fixed by D-Lab. Hope you like the video.